Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading. Oh my goodness, from March 21st through the 23rd, 2025. This is for Taurus. Last shuffle for Taurus here. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What we have here is the healing light, and we have deception here. So what's healing is knowing that things are not what they seem, and that you already know the answers. You don't need to pay it, like, you know what I mean? You don't need to take a second look. You don't need to ask too many questions. There's something about um, the path before you doesn't look like you think it's not what you think. How about that? It's just not what it seems. They're showing that you may not know what's up ahead, right? You may not know what's coming up, but you have enough drive within you to be able to figure out whatever. They're showing answers inside of you. Seven of Wands is definitely you have all the answers already. You already know that maybe I don't know what's up ahead. Maybe I don't know what's going to happen. But one thing I do know is that my thoughts become my reality. And if I continue to say that, if I don't know what's going on, I'll never get where I need to go, or you're insecure, you're contradictory. Like, although I have the skill, although I have the drive, although my spirit is so strong, maybe I can't, like there's something about understanding that you can handle whatever comes your way. It doesn't matter what comes your way. Your thoughts become whatever it is. If you decide to think negatively about things, things will be negative. If you decide to say, you know what, whatever happens, shoot, I'll make it great. Then you'll make it great. It won't matter. Everything will be a stepping stone to a beautiful life, or dreams becoming reality. Everything. You can make anything something useful. You can transmute anything. And so I'm seeing the Sun, Seven of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Emperor. The healing light is saying that you're in control of the situation. You need to try to. The thing is like we have to examine why we feel the way we do. What's making us feel in so many ways like we can't handle whatever comes up, right? Why do we all feel, not just you, right? Not just Taurus, but in general, why do we feel that we need to know what's up ahead? Like we have to know, right? Is it fear? There's something here. What are we afraid of, right? So that's the question Spirit's asking of you. And I'm seeing angel number 666. So that talks about unexpected developments entering our lives and how it impacts how we feel. So there's once again feelings, right? And it's a chance to reevaluate your identity, to say it doesn't matter what happens, I'm strong in who I am, and I know what I know, and obviously nothing can be thrown at me that I can't handle, right? Because it's my life and these things are on my path. Okay, so that I'm seeing also too that Spirit wants you to explore your new surroundings, or whatever new opportunity is coming up. Explore it, and love where you are, love where you're going. Sorry about the sound, guys. And then you're going to, there's something about creating from that space. Trust your gut with everything you've got, right? You need to you need a mental shift, right? Shift your mind towards greater optimism, self-assurance, trusting that you know whatever, like you know what to do. You'll know what to do. I'll know what to do. The deception is the world injustice, that something is not fair, that things are changing, and everything that happens is just unfair. That's the deception here. All right. I'm seeing that you can make your dreams real. It doesn't matter what comes up. You can make it happen. Right. It's almost to say, I forgot what it was. I remember one time there was a recipe, and I didn't have eggs, and someone, but I had a ton of applesauce, and it was like, you can replace it with yogurt or applesauce. And I was like, what? And it came out good. Came out crazy good. And I can't remember if that was the replacement, but there was some replacement that is like, what? And it came out amazing. Or it's a can of soda. It was something like that. I was like, what in the heck? Behind a mask, you have the Empress and Temperance, or even Jello. It's interesting what you can make happen, right? Behind a mask here, this is speaking about your intention is overcoming anything that comes your way with just with a peace within. Spirit wants you to choose the path that you are unfamiliar with, because the only constant that you could bring into that situation is Taurus. And some of us, like, that's why I was saying, examine why you feel like the need to be able to know what's coming up, the need to be able to know all the variables. Why do you need it if you already are more than equipped to handle whatever comes your way, right? There's a need to explore. Exploration requires, so a lot of times, a mystery. If we're exploring something, that means that we don't know a lot about something. Look at this as an exploration expedition. Look at life as that, to be able to open your doors to being, to new. And because a lot of what you're about to go through over the weekend is meant to make you a better person, meant to help you become a better person. It's meant to make you pay attention to your feelings in situations. Why am I not calm? Why do I not feel calm about these things? Why is it? And a lot of the reasons that most of us in this energy, most of you were not, they're showing not able to say, okay, I can, I'm receptive, I'm open, is because of an ex, someone that you dealt with that may have made you feel like you didn't know what the heck you were doing, that no one wants to help you, that you're weak, you're weak and you're ordinary. They may have even made it seem like you're basic, and things of that nature. So Spirit is saying, release that person. Get rid of them. If anybody has made you feel that way, get rid of them immediately, or clear them out of your energy. Right? Tune them out, gray rocking them. They're not even expressing anything. They don't need to know what's going on with you. The Moon, Eight of Cups, with the intuition and manifestation. Your intuition is telling you to get away from someone too. Just so you know, like, there's something about get away from them. And also too, we need to examine why this person's actions, their words, why were they able to even, yeah, it's not that they would be able to say this or act this way towards you, but why would we agree? Right? I don't know if you've ever read the book, the Four Agreements, right? Very small book. You can fit it in your hand. It's a very easy reading book, but packs a powerful punch with minimal words. It's not very, you know, he just gets straight to the point in this book. One of them is making agreements with things. We're not going, if we take offense, right, we take something personally, that means we agree with what they're saying, right? And if you agree, but right, if, because that's all a person taking something personal is, even if it's negative, we agree that there's some truth to it. Why would, if it's not true, if someone comes to you and says something that's not true, has nothing to do with you, it'd be like water off a duck's back, right? But if there's something they say and it's a trigger, then there's some part of you that agrees. And so Spirit is asking you, why do you feel the way you do if someone has made you feel a certain way? And and it's hitting you, I guess, your ego, right? Why? Examine why. Why do I agree with what they said? And it's, if you really look hard, it's really an ego issue. Not that you have a big ego, that's not it. Ego usually is here to protect you, to protect your spirit, right? But there's a part of you that may have agreed to something. So either way, they're bringing up that whoever you are is contradictory to what, maybe the insecurities. It's the insecurities are the deception, and things are fair for you, right? Spirit wants you to be in the space of being receptive, intuitive, right? You are a very giving energy. You're nurturing, you're sentimental, you're generous, you're everything. You're all of these things. You're ambitious, and you can make it happen. Whatever's in front of you this weekend, go for it. It's like you can make anything happen. I don't know how else to put this, but they want you to stay or keep this in the forefront of your mind, that my thoughts become my reality. Therefore, examine why you feel a certain way, why you're thinking that this is something is true. Like, oh, some deceptive thing, like, oh, things are never fair for me, things never happen for me, I don't even know where to begin. Those type of things. Yes, you do. There's something about, yes, you do. You're meant to live an extraordinary life, Taurus. So incorporate cherries into your space, even if it's just the fruit or the scent or even the color of cherries. Or you have cherries on your shirt or something like that. Like, I got some socks with some cherry prints on them. They're saying incorporate it into your life, because it does inspire one to live an extraordinary life. And that's what was meant for you. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, a Capricorn, another Taurus, Libra quite strongly, Sagittarius, or Cancer. So you could be an Aries Taurus cusp, dealing with a Cancer Leo cusp. Mm, yeah. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.